Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS25 news video. We will get a free content update, the free content update number 4, and it will be coming soon. They only said that it will be soon. They didn't say when this update will be available. So my guess would be maybe next week Tuesday, because usually they make their updates on Tuesdays, but maybe even 1 week later. So they didn't tell us intentionally, so it's not that they forget to tell us. They said, no, we don't tell you when it will be, but it will be soon. Okay, and we got fact sheets for this upcoming free content update. And the free content update usually always mean we get a new version of the game and there will be bug fixes and so forth. Sometimes new functions, but we will see. But what they told us already is that we will get this huge tractor from John Deere, the 9RX 830. And it has 781 up to 913 horsepower and a huge fuel tank, and it's very, very heavy. And it has it costs $695,000. Which is quite expensive. And the speed is 40 kilometers per hour or 24 miles per hour. So this is not so fast, but that is normal. Those huge tractors are usually not the fastest. And when they have those tracks, they are always rather slow. But it has a lot of power, and it looks very, very manly and beefy and powerful, and it has a lot of power. So I guess John Deere is very proud on this machine. But they are not the only ones. Case made a similar one from the Steiger series. And it has 778 up to 853 horsepower, which is a little bit less. But Case is a little bit smaller, or it's much smaller, and therefore I think it's understandable that the tractor is a little bit smaller too. But I guess at last Agritechnica, not the recent one, but 2 years ago, Case had the world's largest tractor. And now this is smaller than the John Deere tractor, this one, but it's still a monster. Yeah, and it's a little bit cheaper, so just $685,000, but still a rather high price. And the speed is the same, and it weighs around 5 tons less than the John Deere. And when you see the high numbers, this is 27.8 ton, and the John Deere has 33.5 tons. You think, oh, it's not much difference. But imagine 5 tons sitting beside this Steiger tractor. That would be a small tractor on its own. And that is the difference. And this one also has tracks, so somehow they are brothers, or competitive brothers, something like that. And this one looks very fancy in the front, I think. So this front is so wide. But yeah, this is the typical Case style of their modern tractors, and therefore I think it's just typical. And I wonder why it's green. It's green like a frog. And maybe that's because of this Steiger thingy. And because usually case is rather red, but Steiger is something special. I already heard about Steiger with tractors several times, and I don't know yet what it means, but it was always with rather big tractors. So maybe if you know what this Steiger means, it sounds like a typical German word, but I guess it will be something American because it's with Ks. And the Steiger, the German word Steiger means climber, someone who climbs the mountains, climbs the trees, or whatsoever. Yeah, but I guess it's maybe a name. Yeah, and maybe you tell me what it means, or I will go and ask Wikipedia or something like that. I will find out before we get it. And when we have the update and the tractors, obviously, I will make a video and show them in-game. And yeah, they said and more. So I hope there will be more. But I guess those two huge tractors are the biggest additions to the game, and the more thingy is maybe a tiny little bit more. So I don't expect a lot from this more. Yeah, but I think it's awesome. It's perfect for all people who like to work with bigger machinery, and they look really beefy. And maybe one could make a competition with those. Yeah, but now we still have to wait when it will come. Thank you for your support as a Ruby channel member. If you want to buy FS25 or a DLC, feel free to use my code OMATANA. You'll find the link for the PC version in the video description. It doesn't cost you anything extra and supports me a lot. Now I wish you a wonderful day, thank you for watching and all the best till next time. Tschüss!